Hello everybody, my name is Comic and welcome back to another build tutorial. Stay tuned because today we're building a hobbit hole. Okay, so in this episode I marked here a little spot right over here where we're gonna build a one chunk base. So the chunks, if we put the chunk borders on, you see this is marking the chunk. So everything between this area over here is the chunk border, and we're going to build a base, a hobbit hole, to make it a little bit more aesthetic and decorate it a little bit inside so we can have everything we need for a base, like a furnaces, crafting items, storage. So now first of all we're gonna go and take a look where where we're going to put our hobbit hole itself. So this is over here, but we're going to maybe place or like for example let's see the height a little bit here. So we're going to put the doors of a hobbit hole right around here, maybe one more in, yeah, like this. And then we're going to go through up the border to make a nice little square, because I'm gonna terraform around it. This is going to be go outside of the border, but that's not the problem because the base is going to be completely inside. So now let's make this. If this is the floor, this is 1, 2, 3 high. Okay, here we go. And now we're gonna go and fill in the walls. Now that that's done, we're gonna go and rip out the floor. Now that the dirt is removed, we're gonna strip the dark oak logs or dark oak woods. I just use woods because it's much easier to use here. We have a nice looking floor over here. We're gonna put on walls later, so that is no problem. So this is a nice looking hobbit hole so far. Not looking that much like a hobbit hole, but looks pretty cool, right? So first of all, we're gonna put on some walls, and some for the walls we're gonna also use the oak planks. So this is going to be filled up, and we're going to do something like this. So this is going to be our hobbit hole from above. Let's make these walls complete. So I just made the roof one more higher so we can use these little guys over here. These are going to be a nice aesthetic for the roof. Okay, here we are inside, and the roof is all done. The interior, the hard structures are done, so I'm pretty pleased with that. So now, why don't we go for the interior first, and then go mix out with the exterior to make it nice looking hobbit hole. So first of all, we're going to start with this room. So when we walk in the living room, look at this. We got a nice little table to sit on, a nice little chair to read some books, to work on a story. There and back again, and Hobbit's Tale by Bilbo Baggins. or or Feather and Quill to write down, looking pretty cool. This has to be there. But now to the next room where we're going to be a little bit more functional is over here. We're going to have our bedroom. So now the second part has done is our bedroom, and I added some more paintings over here from the fields of the hobbits of the shire. This is a painting of Erebor, where we again went to our travels. And there we have our bedroom with our bed, a little bit of a nightstand with a lantern for some light. And then here we have our closets. So over here we have our just standard clothes, or a leather tunic. Of course, no shoes because hobbits don't wear any shoes. And on the other side we have Sting with the Bane of Arthropods 5 on it. And we have our mithril shirt. So now let's go. We have the living room done, we have the bedroom done. Let's go to the kitchen. So we are back, and we did finish the interior. Let's clear this out. So of course the exterior is still looking like nothing yet, but we're going to change it in just a few minutes. But look at this. We have the living room over here with a little desk and all, a little bit paintings, or bedroom that I showed you last time. And here we have our kitchen with everything neat. We have some storage arrays, some planks to put everything in, some nice looking racks to put stuff on. We got so we have our smokers to use. We got a little bit of cut planks to cut our meat on or to cut our vegetables with underneath the blast furnace and our crafting table. And here we have our little stove, a little sink for our water, a little bit of spices here on the planks to use when you cook dinner. A little bit of a carpet over here on the floor, and a little bit of a table where we can stand on or sit on while we're waiting for our food to be ready. And over here we have a little bit of a storage array. So we have a lot of barrels and chests everywhere, a little bit of racks for to put stuff on, and here we have a little bit of meat laying here and on these planks over here, looking quite cool. Let me know what you guys think of the interior, but now let's go to the exterior. So for the exterior, we're going to use some grass blocks for the beginning. Now, first of all, we're going to do is cover the whole thing up in dirt. This is already starting a little bit more like a hobbit hole, but now we're gonna make a little bit of a slope down here. So now we have our grass done. Look at this great hill. You wouldn't even see it was there. Of course, you're gonna use some bone meal, some good old bone meal. Okay, here we go. This looks much better. Of course, we're not quite done. We still need to do a little bit of a path design. Here we go. And now, like this, some seeds, of course. Carrots and potato. Sorry, just a little reference to Samwise Gamgee himself, the master gardener. So here are we at the end. Are you ready to see our house? Of course you are. This is our one chunk base. Of course this looks pretty much huger, but the border are there. If we put F3 and G on the spot, you can see this is our base. Here in this square is our base, which looking pretty cool. Now let's put this out again. So no admittance except on party business, a little bit of a reference to Lord of the Rings, but here we go in, we have a little bit of a wheat field, and of course this still need to grow up, but looking pretty cool. And here we have our, and I think Doc M77 would be proud of us, our tomato plants. Yeah. Now we're going in and we have our little living room. We can sit, read a book, or write in our own book, or even sit on the table. We have then our bed with our armor stands with all our tools we need and all, our sword and our armor. And then we go to the kitchen where we have a little bit of storage, our furnaces all ready to use, our crafting table nicely hidden away. And then we have here our storage room where you have a little bit of decorative pieces for the meat and all, and here to put our spices and all on. But over here we have our chest and our barrels filled with all our storage we do need. Okay, thank you so much for watching everybody. This is the end of the video. I hope you really enjoyed this hobbit hole build we did over here. And let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of this hobbit hole? Do you love it, or do you like it, or things I can change? Please let me know. If you have your own hobbit hole designs, please send me to my Twitter account. My Twitter account is in the description. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you later, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.